everyone. It's Danielle Nicole, the Grand Stylist, back again to talk to you some more about some tricks and tips and techniques as we go through this COVID 19 pandemic together and ways that we can really kind of support each other. As you know, or may not even know, hairstylists are in a unique position because with COVID 19, um, they can't work, but they also um, can't necessarily have benefits that are built into other industries for when they're not working. And across the board, people think that they're getting unemployment. And the fact of the matter is, some are and some aren't. Maybe some of it is that there's just delays. I don't know yet. I know for myself, it hasn't happened at this point. But then my sister, who's a stylist, it worked out for her. The reason I'm bringing that up is because I heard something that really bothered me last night about a hairdresser who was so low on funds that she was actually putting out an alert to ask for some help so that she could have food. And that really was alarming to me. And the first thought I know most people had was, well, why doesn't she just sell stuff or, sell products or create kits? Here's what I will tell you about that. I'm doing that. I am creating products, I am selling products, I am making color touch up kits for my clients. And whatever I can do to, because the other thing it does is it gives you a purpose, and it does keep you busy throughout the day. And it does make you feel fruitful. So I'm enjoying all of that. But here's the thing you got to remember, when you're putting those things together, it still costs money. I mean, to make the products that I make for my clients, I have to have the money to buy the ingredients to put those things together. If I'm putting kits together, I have to have the money to go buy the products to put the kits together. So, depending on a person's situation, they may not have enough funds on hand to buy the products to actually sell product, if that makes sense. So, if there's a way that you can create product, awesome, do it. I know it's working for myself and some other colleagues and even a family member. They're finding ways. Just think outside of the box. Get creative during COVID. That's what I'm saying right now. Get creative during COVID. Do you know how to make candles? Do you know how to make homemade body scrub? Maybe you could sell. For myself, I make my detox spray. I'm doing an edge healer. A lot of African American women, they struggle to have healthy edges, or their hairline is very weak. They've lost part of their hairline maybe because of a lot of excessive braiding that was braided too tight, or just maybe hereditary. It helps with alopecia areata. So I'm making that. I know a friend of mine who normally does eyelashes. Clearly, you can't do eyelashes. She's going back to what she knew before that, which was making candles by hand. There's just all different kinds of ways. Maybe we can create tutorials or little classes for our clients to learn new techniques or styling things. And people say, well, I don't need that. Or, what if you don't need it? Or what if you do need it? Can you just be supportive? What if you don't need a candle? Well, yeah, but can you help somebody out? I mean, nobody needs a candle, but we like them. So for the stylists out there, just be getting creative. Think outside the box, innovate. You can share products, ship them to your clients. You can create kits. You can create content, tutorials. People appreciate that we're trying to do the best we can right now while this pandemic is happening and while we're all just kind of unsure of when we're going to be able to get back to work in a safe way. And the thing of it is, it could take longer than we think because people are still not necessarily consistently realizing the seriousness of the situation. And so, until everyone gets on the same page and respects the quarantine, it, it just going to make it take longer. So, we may have to support each other more and we may have to be there for each other more. So, what? You don't necessarily always love candles or body scrub, or that's not your thing. Maybe think about the other person that could really use your help and support, and they're just trying to make it. So it's a really good way to think instead of just thinking about just what's working for me. You don't know what's going on with other people, and they could maybe use some support. So if they're offering a product or a service, maybe if it works for your budget and you can help them out, help them out. You'll feel better about yourself for being that way. um, right now is not the time to be holding on too tight, because you just don't ever know when you might be that person that needs some help. So when I heard that last night, I just knew I had to speak on it because a lot of people don't know what it's like for stylists and barbers who that's their livelihood and they don't have a safety net. So that's my message for today. Just for the stylists, think outside of the box, sell whatever you can, even if it's selling what you know. Um, and for the people that are on the client side, be supportive of those ones that are trying and look for ways to help. So that's my message for today. If you liked it, please press the like button. Please share this with other people. Follow, subscribe, because I'm going to have new content for you every single week that I hope is valuable. And I'm working really hard to be aware of what is going on, realizing that it's not necessarily appropriate to talk about the things that I initially talked about because we're not even working. So you can't be focusing on how much you can bring in a day when you can't even work at all. So for now, I hope that this information makes sense and that it's helping people. Send me a message and let me know what you think of the content and if it's helpful. And if you're interested in any of the products that I myself am doing or any of the kits that I'm creating, like my color touch-up kits, um, please send me a message about some of the things that I'm doing. Send me a DM if you're curious on pricing or anything like that. I'm right here. You can send me a text or a DM, and I'm more than happy to answer any questions that you have. So until next week, I am the Grand Stylist, and I'm signing off.